Okay, good morning, everyone. Time is 9:32. It's Tuesday, March 14th. Let's go ahead and do the roll call. Erica?
Commissioner Henry,
Here.
Commissioner Tedesco,
Here.
Commissioner Pinter,
Here.
Commissioner Baca,
Here.
Commissioner Odoricio.
He is out today. So if you could please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay, I just need a motion to approve the agenda.
We don't have buttons?
I'll be doing the vote today.
Okay. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Henry,
Yes.
Commissioner Pinter,
Yes.
Commissioner Tedesco,
Yes.
Commissioner Baca.
Yes. So we don't have any awards and presentations. Erica, do we have anyone signed up for public comment?
We do not.
Okay, thank you. Any elected officials communication? Commissioner Pinter.
Yes, I think it's important today, especially because we are celebrating Women's History Month, to acknowledge the passing of former Representative Pat Schroeder, who passed at 82. It's making local and national news. Obviously, she's the pride of Colorado, and we all have acknowledged her leadership, and I have seen so many remembrances from people of all ages, everything that Pat has done for women in Colorado and for everyone, both in Colorado and nationally. I think also it's important to note that today is Equal Pay Day, which is the day that women finally catch up in the gender pay gap to their male counterparts. Now, we're lucky to have a good government job where we all get equal pay up here on the dais, but I know that's not the same for the world at large. And so as it is Equal Pay Day on Tuesday, March 14th, I think that that is a cause that former Congresswoman Schroeder would have us gladly honor and continue the fight. And we've done a lot here in Adams County to carry that torch, and I hope that we are inspired by her memory.
Great, thank you, Commissioner Pinter. Others? Commissioner Henry?
Thank you, Commissioner Pinter, to remind me of that, of her passing. I just remember when I was about 14 years old, back in the 70s, she was the first Congresswoman from Colorado, first Congresswoman in Congress. And I remember a story that she told me when I had a conversation with her, is the fact that when she first got there, the House leader pointed to a chair and said, you and another representative who happened to be African American can share that chair. And that's how far we have come so far. Also, when I was 14, I used to always look forward to reading the Rocky Mountain News to read about what Pat Schroeder was doing. And I always found that to be inspirational a lot. She was someone that my generation, we didn't have very many women that we could look up to that was in government. So it was great to have such an inspiration in Pat Schroeder, and what an incredible person. She did represent Adams County, by the way, as a congresswoman. So she will be missed. She was a great leader.
Thank you, Commissioner Henry. Okay, moving on. So thank you to both my commissioners and colleagues for the remembrance of Congresswoman Pat Schroeder. So on the consent calendar, just need a motion to approve the consent calendar.
No buttons. So moved.
Second.
Just saying.
Commissioner Henry,
Yes.
Commissioner Pinter,
Yes.
Commissioner Tedesco,
Yes.
Commissioner Baca.
Yes. And on to new business. Good morning, County Manager Noel Bernal.
Good morning, Commissioners. We have one item for you today. The item is a resolution approving Amendment 1 to the agreement between Adams County and Summit Food Service in the amount of $66,164.10 for a price increase for inmate laundry services, Amendment 2023.516, and Timothy Youngklaus will present.
Good morning, Commissioners. How are
Good
you today?
morning.
In February 2023, Summit Food Services requested an increase of 8.6% based on the Consumer Price Index. For the remainder of their agreement, the Sheriff's Office has approved this increase for inmate laundry services. The agreement is as follows. For year one, the original price was $384,675. There would be an increase for $33,082.05 for a total of $417,757.05 for the upcoming year and for the year after.
Is that it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, any questions from the board? What year are we in? This is second,
This is year two, we'll be
Two.
starting.
got it. Okay, if there are no questions from the board, Commissioner Tedesco?
I just have a question for, I know the numbers that you just read off, maybe I misunderstood what you said, but my paperwork says 66,000 for an increase of $164.10.
Yes, sir. That number includes the third year, which also has an increase of $33,082.05 for the total of the $66,000.
Okay, so it's a total split over the years.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other?
No,
Questions?
I'm happy to move to approve. And I compliments to you and your sheriff. I had a really good conversation with him last week in discussing how you're really working in your contracts and trying to make sure all the services are being delivered as described in the contracts. So thank you for all of your diligence in that effort.
Thank you, ma'am.
Second.
Commissioner Pinter,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry,
Yes.
Commissioner Tedesco,
Yes.
Commissioner Baca.
Yes. Great, thank you for being here this
Thank you.
morning.
Have a great day.
Hey, seeing no additional items under the county manager, county attorney, nothing for us?
Nothing this morning, thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, and then we have 2 land use hearings, so the time is 9:40. Do you need a few minutes to set
Are
up,
they
Jen? No,
both
you're
being
ready?
continued?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jen Rutter, Planning and Development Manager. As you might be aware, the Planning Commission public hearing scheduled for the evening of February 23rd, 2023 was canceled due to an unexpected building closure. There were 4 cases scheduled for that evening, which will need to be renoticed for new hearing dates. The 2 land use cases this morning were on that agenda and need to be continued to a future date. So staff is recommending continuance of the Watkins compressor station for an application for conditional use permit to the new commissioner's hearing date of April 18th, 2023 at 9:30 a.m. I think we'll need 2 separate motions, so I'll leave it there for that one.
So moved for continuance of RCU 2022-00033.
Second.
Commissioner Henry,
Yes.
Commissioner Pinter,
Yes.
Commissioner Tedesco,
Yes.
Commissioner Baca.
Yes.
And staff is also recommending a continuance of the Lowell Crossings in application for a rezone and minor subdivision final plat to the County Commissioner's hearing date of April 18th, 2023 at 9:30 a.m.
I'll take this motion. I move to continue PRC 2022 dash all the zeros and then 3 Lowell Crossing to April 18th, 2023.
Second.
Commissioner Pinter,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry,
Yes.
Commissioner Tedesco,
Yes.
Commissioner Baca.
Yes. Thank you, Jen. Okay. With no other additional items on our agenda this morning, we are adjourned at 9:41 a.m.
So who's going to send the note to Steve that how efficient we are when he's out of town?